guys, we are going to make some deodorant today. I found a recipe I'm going to try with my own tweak to it. I found the recipe from Appalachia's Homestead, and that is a YouTube channel that I have been watching for a couple of years as I have worked my way towards this, like, wanting to be self-sustainable. I've gotten a lot of good information from her YouTube page as well as many others. So I couldn't find the video. Of course, I couldn't find it when I'm really looking for it. But what I think she said was a 4th coconut oil, a 4th cup baking soda, and a 4th cup of arrowroot powder. So I couldn't find it anywhere. So I think that's what she said. And I remember she said she adds shea butter. So I got some of that, and I got my oils. I could not remember how much shea butter. I know that wasn't a 4th. I'm just going to put like a spoonful, like a tablespoon in there, and hope that works out for the best. Alright, well, let's get to it and we'll see how they turn out. So first, let's go with the arrowroot powder. Get my arrowroot powder from Fresh Market, but you can get it other places. I know sometimes you can find that stuff cheaper on Amazon. Shop around and get the best prices. So here goes a 4th cup of arrowroot powder. Being that I live in a camper right now, got to store everything nice and condensedly. That's actually going to slide under the table in just a minute. A 4th cup of baking soda, which I just grab at Aldi, where I get most of my stuff. Alright, so Aldi's baking soda. Come on now, 4th a cup. There we go. Alright, so there's a 4th a cup baking soda and arrowroot powder, or arrowroot starch, or arrowroot flour, whatever you want to call it. Alright, and then coconut oil, I get that from Aldi too. You can tell how hot it's been in the camper because it's liquefied. Oh my word, I can't open it. There we go. Alright, so a 4th cup of coconut oil into the mix. Alright, and like I said, we're just going to do a tablespoon-ish of shea butter. So what I got is Alafia. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. But pure unrefined shea butter and unscented. I got it from Walgreens. So I'm gonna scoop out what I think is a tablespoon. This is about how I measure everything, y'all. It gets on my husband's last nerves. But a tablespoon is just a tablespoon, right? Like, you ought to be able to look at that and tell what it is. When I'm cooking, I usually do that. Like, if it had been a 4th cup cooking, I would have done the same thing. I'm the worst. Alright, so I think that is about a tablespoon. I'm going to get that in there. Whoops. So this shea butter, y'all, is very buttery for sure. Got that butter feel to it. Alright, there we go. So now that's in there. Whew. All over the place. Can't get it to go all the way in. Alright. And I'm not sure, was I supposed to melt that? If any of y'all have a better recipe, one I couldn't really find to follow, hey, holler at me. So I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to mix that before I add in the essential oils. All right, I got it all mixed in. I think next time I do it, I'm going to melt the shea butter before putting that into. Those little clumps were kind of hard to get out. But we're going to see how it turns out. Probably just fine. All right, so I've got tea tree oil and peppermint oil. Since tea tree is antimicrobial, I figured that would be a good one. So I'm going to put in 5 drops of tea tree. Smells good already. Smells clean. And then peppermint oil, I'm thinking I'm going to put in 3 drops. Like that minty deodorant smell. Plus peppermint is just my go-to oil for like everything. I get migraines, so peppermint oil is always what I want to smell like. And I'm sure a lot of people would use lavender. If I didn't get headaches from floral smells, I would use lavender, but I can't do floral scents. So lavender's out for me because it will give me a headache if it's too strong or if it's on me constantly. Okay, I definitely smell the tea tree. So this is what I have to pour it in. I've got 2 things here. I ordered these from Amazon because my son really wanted these. He talked me into it. I let him because we're both going to be wearing these deodorants. Well, probably everyone in my house will be wearing them, but he was going to make it with me. So these are really cute. You can see the inside of them. It just rolls up like that. I think you can see it coming up, and then it rolls down. Same way, just like regular tube of deodorant. So it also has this little top that you can put on it, and it'll shape the deodorant when you put it in the fridge or freezer, and then top goes on. So I have that, and then I also decided to save a couple of these. So these are like the regular deodorant tubes. That one is just, it's empty, and there's a little bit in there. I'm not going to clean it out. I'm just going to put it right on top of it because, I mean, hey, I was the one who used it, so why not? But what that is actually just a Young Living deodorant. Young Living orders add up, and see, that one's all the way down. So you can just put them down and fill them up. Take the label off, write on it what you want to. Young Living deodorants are regular, any deodorant adds up. This is a much cheaper way to do it. So not only is this something that hopefully is allergen free for us and healthier, it definitely, not that Young Living does, but it doesn't have the parabens, and there's no petroleum in it. I have a son who has a petroleum allergy, so that's definitely not in here. But it's cost effective too. So what you do after you make it is you just fill up the little tube. So here we go. Let's see. And okay, I was worried about it going in, but it's going in. Yay! And it is filling up kind of fast. So if you get these small cute ones, watch out. It does fill quickly. Ooh. Alright, but I do want it perfectly at the top. It's kind of hard getting that to... Is that maybe a little bit? That's definitely it. Okay. Oh. Alright. So that mixture looks like it would fill 2 of these tubes. So we're going to put the lid on top for it. Yep. And seal it up. We're going to put it in the freezer. And we're going to check them. Alright, so just so you can see, I am going to fill up one of these and freeze it as well. Alright, with what was on the bottom, there are a few clumps. But I think that'll be fine. Uh-oh. Making a mess here. So I put a rag down. I had a feeling. Oh, that is overflowing. Alright, so that actually made... I mean, there's not enough for another whole one, but it's more than the 2 containers I had. It is all over the place. Ooh, that's okay. All right, so I don't know how much you can see this one. Let's just see what it looks like. Real good. That's it, mess and all. So we will freeze that one also and check it when I get home later. Melted shea butter for the win. I've doubled the recipe to make a couple more, and this time I actually melted the shea butter, and let me tell you what, it is mixing so much better. So hopefully this time I won't have the clumps in the deodorant. So I just learned that you can actually open these the opposite way and pour them in from the back end. I'm gonna try that too and see which works better. All right guys, I'm back and I have picked the kids up from co-op and we went to Sonic with friends for a snack, but check it out. So this is the bottom up. So I'm gonna open it this way. Wow, that made the top like perfectly shaped. So I think pouring it from the bottom works the best. So I really like that one. It smells very natural, I'll say that. It definitely smells like natural deodorant.
Hello, everyone.
So this is the one I did not top down, and when I didn't pour it upside down, and you can tell it's a flat, it didn't make the ball shape. So, or the, not ball shape, but round curve. And here is this kind of deodorant. So there it is. What'd you think, Kevin?
What's that smell?
It's tea tree oil, mostly. With some deodorant.
It smells like peppermint.
It does have peppermint in there. Good job. So I smell mostly tea tree. Apparently he smells some peppermint. But there's the deodorant. It worked well. So hopefully you guys can take this recipe, make it your own, do the best you can with it. It definitely worked though. And now you've got your own homemade deodorant, and it costs a lot less than what you would buy for healthier, safer deodorants from other companies. Good luck.